Hi friends, welcome to this pre-market analysis of Nifty, where on a chart we try to make informed guesses of where buyers and sellers are. This is Nifty on a daily time frame, and these are the fair value gaps and the bearish fair value gaps, the bullish fair value gap, and the support and resistance that we have drawn. As you can see, Nifty had gapped up, a huge gap up, and it's sort of consolidated into a small candle. So let's go delete all the analysis from yesterday and start afresh. Starting with the monthly time frame. On a monthly time frame, I do not have a bias on Nifty, so it is not sure. Why is it not sure? Because there are no lower highs or higher lows formed. In fact, if you just delete these two candles, it is like higher lows being formed, but this low was taken. That means now it is the last resort, last station of the buyers have been invalidated, had been breached, and now market is trying to form a bias. So until that forms on a monthly base, there's nothing. But there's an interesting level to watch out for. That is this swing low. So let's watch out for that swing low. Let's see how Nifty behaves when it reaches there. And I'm going to mark it with a thicker line. And the next forte that the buyers are holding is this swing low. So let me mark it in green. Those are like two levels to watch out for on a monthly time frame. On let's go to a weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame, interesting times. It's Nifty is bearish. Why is it bearish? Because you see this swing high all the way high up here. That's at 80H. That's almost near 80H. That is like this one is lower than this one, so it's a lower high, and to invalidate that high, he will have to travel all the way to 88. So until then, you see a bearish bias on a weekly time frame. Unfortunately, when it came all the way down here, it did not create a swing high. It was a big fall. There are fair value gaps and a swing low coming up here. So let me just mark only the swing low perhaps because it's been in the fair value gap for some time now. Mark it in with a thinner line and in red. The fair value gap is there, so I've been marking for a couple of days, but let me just not mark it today. Going over to the daily time frame. On a daily time frame, Nifty is not sure. Why is it not sure? Because you see, this was a swing high. That swing high was invalidated today, and then this was a swing low, and that was invalidated yesterday. So now we just have to wait and see. Now we are looking at a gap here, so let me just draw this gap from here all the way till here. This is a bullish fair value gap that has been formed, and let's see if Nifty opens somewhere in here tomorrow, then it's a buying opportunity. So we just buy until here, or if it's a good up move, then perhaps until here. So these are two targets. If Nifty opens somewhere in this range, then anywhere in this range we can actually see it as a buying opportunity. Going over to the 4-hour time frame. On a 4-hour time frame, Nifty is once again not sure because you see this swing low was invalidated and this swing high was also invalidated. So a gap up has spoiled a lot of things for the people who trade biases. Now on a 1-hour time frame, Nifty is bullish. Why is it bullish? Because as you can see, this is a swing low and it is much higher than anything else. So this is another swing low. and this is a swing low. So look at the hourly candles today. It just looks like the high created by the first hourly candle, this one, not the high, the close of the first hourly candle was actually served as a resistance for all the other candles. Okay, so that's it for today. Let's see where Nifty opens tomorrow. It would be interesting to see where Nifty opens. Where let's quickly take a look where Gift Nifty is trading. And this is, I believe, Gift Nifty. Yeah, this is Gift Nifty compared to the futures. Gift Nifty is trading much higher. So let's see what happens. Once again, I'm not a certified analyst, and I do this just for educational purpose. Thank you.